Hi, welcome to Empathetic Instructor Training. My name is Becky Seaton, and this video is just a little introduction to what you can expect to find here. Um, I set up Empathetic Instructor Training because I wanted to create a community and a place that PDIs and ADIs knew that they could always go to, no matter what stage they're at in their journey of driving instructor life. I know sometimes it can feel like a lonely place. It can feel hard when you've experienced failure in our industry. It can be hard when you face daily battles in our job, difficult pupils, money worries, diary management. And empathetic instructor training is somewhere that you can come and talk to me, talk to lots of other people, and not only get helpful advice and tips, but also some specific training as well. I offer full training for part one, part two, part three, both online and in car. My group, the Empathetic Instructor Training Group, has been running now since I started, since April 2024. And the idea of the group was to create somewhere, a space on Facebook, because we all use Facebook for our businesses, to create somewhere that didn't have negativity. Negative comments weren't allowed, weren't welcome, and thankfully, touch wood, we've not had any yet, which is great. Somewhere that people knew that they could ask questions, celebrate their success, cry about their failures, laugh, tell jokes, share ideas, learn together, train together. And I'm really proud to say that it's living up to exactly what I wanted it to. In the Empathetic Instructor Training Group, you will find some useful things that I put there every week. So every week I run something called a Tuesday task. So every Tuesday there will be a post posted in the group. And the idea of the Tuesday task is to keep our brains ticking over and for us all to work together. So for example, I might post a photo of a junction, a Google Images, Google Earth photo. And I will ask you guys to post in the comments, what do you think's going on here? What do you think your pupil could be worried about? Tell me all the things that could go wrong here. And as I say, the idea is that we all work together. We all share our comments and our ideas and our thoughts. And I've had a lot of feedback from maybe silent PDIs in the group that message me and say, Becky, I don't want to comment anything yet, but please keep it up. I'm really learning from them. And so many people get involved with the Tuesday task, which I think is really useful. Another helpful feature of the group is something called Ask Becky. This was an idea that I had that I thought would take up a lot of my time, but actually it hasn't. And it's grown into exactly what I wanted it to. Ask Becky is a weekly free 1 hour drop-in Zoom session every week, regardless. A couple of the weeks I've had to change the day due to personal commitments. But without fail, 1 hour once a week, completely free. It's a safe space where you can drop in and ask a question to do with anything, whether that's part one, part two, part three, whether that's you're thinking about training instructors, whether that's to do with you've experienced failure and you just want to chat, or whether it is just to come and meet people and network and get to know others in similar situations. The feedback I've received from people that join Ask Becky has been fantastic and is absolutely the reason why it's still going, because people keep joining and people keep enjoying it, which is great. Every Sunday, there is a post on the Empathetic Instructor Training Group called Self-Reflect Sunday. This is an opportunity to look back during the week and think what's gone well, what's not gone well, what can we change differently next week to make sure that we feel like we're winning. The point of everything in the group is positivity within this industry. And then there's also another feature called Feedback on a Fail. So this is where people will send me their feedback on a failed part three or standards check. They'll send me the results the examiner sent them, the feedback the examiner sent them, and then also a little bit of information on their point of view of how it went. And I simply just read this out on a YouTube video and just give you guys my thoughts, basically. That's all. I am not an examiner. I wasn't in the car in that moment at that time, but based off the competencies and the elements of the competencies, we can decipher it together and have a look at where potentially they could change what they're doing for next time, just to get those points up a little bit. So thank you very much for listening. My Facebook, my inbox is always open. The group is always open. And if you can't reach me for whatever reason, feel free to post in the group. There are a lot of group experts and people who can absolutely give you the advice and the tips that you might need. And for all the specific training that you might need for part 1, part 2, part 3, you can find me at beckyseaton.co.uk, or if you visit pdiadi.com, all of my Zoom specific workshops are located on the trainers tab. Find my name and everything is on there.